Hello, everybody. Yeah, looks a little better on this slide. So, after that embarrassing day, in which I just, like a crazy person, tried to kept on trying to make work some doomed code, we got the DB working. Yeah, takes a long time to make the first build of the day. So we are fetching. Now, unfortunately, we're still not into building stuff because there are gonna be some setups. I would want to get, let's say, to be better on the aspect of the environment. So the last time I checked out a little bit how the environment idea goes. Oh, I did not push anything. So dbing push. So I would like to move this one into the Go environment variables to simply be able to just draw it out in on deploying time. Just in general, to have the keys always open to the environment instead of them being inside my code. I always get lazy, I never do this, so that's a good chance, that's a good time to start being more positive about it. So I saw that there's the command go ev cindy. Yeah, this one should be like what I'm trying to do. So the idea would be that I can go, let's say, start with taking a constant. It will be URL. And our URL example should be os getenv URL. Comment the URL out. Now, when I honestly, I don't know why I keep using I don't know why I keep using air. It crashes so often. So it crashes so often, so I don't enjoy using it. It feels awkward every time. Like I build a small server and god damn it. And that stuff really never gets good. So it's my belief that this command should add some variables to my environment right now. So I'm guessing that I can just provide and create help -h. Go ahead, great. Env prints Go environment information. By default, env prints functions as well as scripts. If one of them is given an argument, env prints the value of each name of its line. So the JSON flag prints the environment in a JSON format. That's cute. The U flag requires one or more arguments and unsets. The W flag requires one or more arguments to form name value and change the default settings of the name environment by also keep value. Right, so my end minus W should be able to add my DB URL as this one. So let's yank it inside the plus register. Well, that's disappointing. And change the settings of the name environment to the given value. Change. Oh well, go help environment. Now I should check my keyboard because this guy keeps giving me problems. The command tool is involved in consulting my environment for its configuration. Set on empty the command. The location environment file can be changed settings environment variable. Yeah. Can I add variables in Go and so my setemp should still be inside the program? Can I add variables in Go and outside the program? I'm starting to see why I want to set them inside. I would want like Flutter allows you to pass the flags so I can set them outside. Maybe I could set them at the build time, or maybe I can read them off a file somebody else. See again, it keeps double typing my end. Exactly. You're entering all information in the code. Now all unauthorized person has access to DB. That's a problem when I'm gonna be in prods because, well, in test I don't care if someone could know my password to my local PC, which no one gets to use. But I wouldn't want to put them online, the one in production, just because maybe some kid likes to hack my bullshit. So everyone's gonna go with the Godot M package. Yeah, so this package does what I want. So there's an M file, and then you put it inside the code at the first build time or runtime. It is probably more confident just writing myself. Last commit was 5 months ago, but that's pretty doable. So you can just load it and take it out. I'm gonna say that's great. If you remember that, you can just take advantage of the auto load. Yeah, so it's legit. Therefore, let's get this package. I'm gonna say a little bit unfortunate that Go does not provide you some way to just get your M's. I wouldn't mind writing it, but I'm lazy, so I'm not just gonna re-implement something that works good enough for me. Which means let's get the .env file, which naturally will be different from in prod. Obviously, I can't see it. So db URL should be well, of course, My registry is different now. And I'm gonna go with equal. I don't like YAML, so equals feels great. My string is the same, db_url, which means I'm guessing this should work basically fine. I still can keep using air. Well, until I don't find something better rather than air. Alright, so this is what I want. This works great. So just let's maybe remove this line. Don't need it anymore. And that's the first thing that I want to do today. Another one should be in the last project. You see, I uncovered that Tailwind allows you to have an executable that will generate your static file, your CSS on the fly. Every time that you add something in your HTML, it will build the correct Tailwind SSS in another file. So, gotta admit, that's absolutely sweet. But I don't want to give my that executable everywhere, so I should copy it. I have to say there's like the local folder, I guess. Yeah, into the share one. That ain't it. But anyway, where is Golang? The current Go. User local bin. Yeah, user local. So if I copy my Tailwind CSS into the user local, well, I want to say bin, yeah, of course, needs to be sudo. Great. Now, Tailwind CSS should be something that I can just use. Great. Which means we can go back over here. Gonna need to move air over here. We're gonna make a folder for our static. In the static, I'm gonna add a base that CSS and also an index. Well, I'm gonna say style.css. That's an unusual name that you can see around. Now, I'm not 100% sure that I need to state these 3 lines. I believe I don't. But I'm gonna copy them and maybe try to, maybe I will get them out later. Not needed. Okay, so here's our base CSS, and in the 4th line, we will just use how I used to run Tailwind CSS, which will be simply to pass the input file, pass the output file, and the tag watch. So honestly, we can just be here. It's gonna be Tailwind CSS -i, my base file, into the output for my style file, and the flag.watch, which will keep generating your content every single time that you're gonna use it. Now he's gonna complain because there's no HTML that uses my stuff, which is correct. So we're gonna fix this. God damn it, we're gonna fix this real fast by can't for the love of God remember how to import stuff. Index. Yeah, this is it. Of course, you can't copy from Vim to Vim. I am considering once again to just unify my clipboards because I can't see not having fun having them split. It happens more often than not to have problems with them being split than anything else. When I think about it, I would want to change names because I believe I have to import the correct one. So out of curiosity, let's run a class and let's go with oh, you can see my tailwind. Yeah, this is a touch. Also, it's BG black 100. Kinda not working. Well, that's disappointing. Perhaps I'm adding the incorrect one. Yeah, it doesn't make any sense, right? Be the style one. Style. Tailwind. Now, I could go with standard CSS, but I don't want to name things. I believe that Tailwind has a good idea. Just slap everything that you need over there. Don't have to overthink the names. You don't have to get some stupid conventions that you don't know what it means. And you're also learning some CSS, which is fine. It's great. Yeah, let's go. Backgrounds late. Remember last time was also a pain to try and make it work. And it doesn't. So I'm getting in the tail, which is the exported one, which is great. All right, I'm not importing it. Yeah, remember last time that Golang needs you to import the static. If I could hit my keys, it would be much easier. So main.go over here. I'm gonna grab .code, which essentially just loads the static folder inside your binary, which will then load it to the server. So now my code doesn't yet work, but my folder should be in the sources as a static. All right. So at least I know it's over here. But it still won't. All right, in my configuration. Apparently, the Tailwind won't work unless you give it tailwind config. And even more unfortunate, tailwind config is just a JavaScript file, which is honestly disgraceful, but hey, you gotta have you gotta use some JavaScript for a JavaScript library. Again, not happy, but we'll make it work. So I'm gonna make a copy inside my Google. I guess it should be the highest level. Sounds fair. Now my LSP should be able to handle. First off, you now know what you're doing. And second off, yeah. So background black. Teal. It will still won't work. I'm feeling like. Well, first, let's check that it actually gets my teal out. It doesn't. No utility customer detecting your source files. Okay, fair. Then rather than pages, I'm gonna go with basically any time that you see any HTML file, just go for it. You son of a bitch. Now I remember why I put it the config over here. I mean, I won't put it in static just because I don't want to keep it there. Configs makes more sense here. Just gonna have to static it out. I can run it over there, not a problem. Minus output, and we get the style. Great. So now, amazing. I mean, it's better, but I'm gonna go with something grayish. Also, I'm gonna get rid of my previous colors. Maybe comment this. Amazing. This file is great because you can just add colors and themes and everything that you need from inside the config. And now, every time that you add anything else, let's say I would like a nice deep gray, it will change in the naturally in the browser, but the cool stuff that I believe it's amazing is simply that it will always add what you need. Now, I believe that it took out what it didn't need. Apparently not. And that's a little bit disappointing. Perhaps if I rebuild it, it will remove the unused code. Yeah, so see, every time the file gets refreshed, and every time it will only give me what I need, which is perfect. I wouldn't want to add more bullshit to the website if again it's not needed. Now, I believe we are at a good pace. We just have to build it. Now it's time to not get ugly. Hey, lazy. Set up and git push. Let's see, at the first step, since I'm gonna push a lot of code, I don't want to work with branches. I think it's great. I'm working with branches with my friends on a small Java game. which is this little game. And as per request goes, it's been working very sweet. Oh shit. Am I getting trashed in my stuff? Perhaps. And as a work between three different peoples, it's going to be great. But as a single one, I don't feel the necessity to just divide them that way. It feels only awkward and not at all fun. I'm gonna say, since this is gonna ship, but it's my product, which I will be, and maybe 3 of my friends be able to use it. It's more than adequate. So I'm gonna go fly to the bathroom, and then we will build the base page starting on the mobile format, since honestly computers are not that used as of now. Even I don't use the PC. Well, I use it because of the job, so of course I use it daily, but phones are really the way people navigate internet these days. So probably a good idea to start from the phone and then move into making interactable the computer. Or maybe phone to tablet then to computer. You get back to you. Perhaps 2 lights. Feels like day over here, but should be looking a little bit better in the camera. Oh yeah, definitely. As I was saying, let's start. I mean, I could break out Figma, that I don't really want to overthink the style. So let's just wing it a little. Put, I guess, a header over here. Why in the Lord's name is gonna be 8 by default? You son of a bitch. inside the header is gonna be like each one Google and honestly, just let's put an H1 and make it big. That should be, it's going to be okay. So H1 Google. I believe that there's a justify center to just center it up. No, it was place. Yeah, place content. God damn it. Place content center. No, it won't. Well, disappointing. Disappointing. So flex row. Actually, don't not need it. Justify that. Way better. And that's going to be like a text pixel. That's gonna be pretty good. See, it's so slow. But I guess I'm not using dynamic language, so it's fine that it won't update fast. That's one thing that I miss about Ruby. Being able to just overload, or any language that's dynamic, but I used to work in Ruby. It was kinda sweet, but I miss also types, so I'm gonna just accept one of the problems. So, and keep the header tag in case I want to add some way to navigate, which probably should be added at some point. As for now, it's great like this. So let's get the menu. That's gonna be the title. Maybe like something like today's recipe dot dot name. I'm gonna just put it like a P. Today's. Wait. It's gonna be like that. Today's. You know, speaking English out loud, it allows me to. Okay, so it's gonna be like a possessive. Bro, shut up. Speaking English aloud feels extremely weird, but I think it's gonna be helpful. Today's recipe. Wait, I can even bold it. So like a paragraph and a span. God damn it. Good. Class bold. Bold. Yeah, great. So that's gonna be the name of the recipe. And let's little by little add everything needed inside the recipe. So step 2, I can't remember what I have actually in the inside the database. Oh, how long? That's great. So minutes, I'm assuming minutes. If I remember correctly, it's going to be just a simple int. and it's gonna grow into a name plus minutes. Yeah, and pass over here the recipe dot minutes. Obviously, I won't see it. And let's put the time. I'm gonna say the Golem templates have amazing ideas, but the whole concept that everything needs to be an object, it's pretty, not gonna say awkward, but I don't understand it. I would like to pass everything in an easier way rather than be an object, but I guess it incentivizes order. So maybe it's a me problem rather than a Go problem. Most likely. Actually, since I'm gonna take a look at the schema quite often, let's just take it on number 3. I don't care the contributor. I don't care when it was submitted. I can add some tags, sure. Tags. Tags. Maybe put a little bit of a hash between every tag. But if I remember correctly, this is a bunch of bullshit since had that small problem which was the fact that I parsed the tags as a string rather than an array. So probably I can't iterate over there. Perhaps not. Sure. So tags. See? Oh no, wait, it actually is a string. Well, that changes everything. It's not, oh, I mean, it's not a string, it's an array. Which means I'm gonna take a look at how do I keep it over here. Goodbye. How should I iterate over array inside a Go template? Oh dear lord. So range dollar $E dollar $A equals title. All right. Which should mean something of the lines of range index. I'm gonna go with tag. Feels a lot like PHP when you get the dollars. Never used PHP, but every time I look at it, it looks wild. Kind of fine, but very wild. Okay, so we also need an end to this. You don't expect my my HTML beautifier to work that well, but I'm pretty happy it does. and we're gonna just take the tag and put it obviously inside the brackets as a tag. You're doing fine. Tag not defined. You son of a bitch. Oh, so it's gonna be also the star. Yeah, sounds about right. Right, so it does not know how to conform to my stuff. Perhaps Mason has something better over here. So if I go to my formatters and try to go for Go, formatter for Go templates. Looks like it won't. I mean, I don't mind it be looking so ugly because I wouldn't want to deal with it bullshit. So it is a string. I'm feeling doubted. I'm doubting right now what's going on. Let's check the type. Wait, I don't need to check the type. It is a string. Probably should just import it in the correct way. Because otherwise now I'm fighting my database and trying to parse information in a very awkward manner. And I wouldn't want to do that. I just want to have an array that it's serialized. Oh, so that's why you keep the... You gave me the length of how long is the array. So I remember the CSV had inside how long the array is. Copyright text from import city delimiter underscore CSV copy one. Which means my load should be fixed. Like the tags should become a varchar of, I don't know, 100, and it's an array. I have to nuke it and battle until it's right. So PSQL food, drop food, drop database food. Must be the owner. I believe I was the owner. So drop database food. Maybe this time I should just create it as my user. Okay, so let's try run again. Create. You son of a bitch. One part about Unix I do not enjoy the bullshit about permissions. Again, I get the permissions. I get all the practical stuff, but I don't want to do it. Every single time I feel like, can I just get my job? Can I just program instead of trying to jump hoops so that my bullshit can work? So create a database. Good. Amazing. And now we could run that file, which I believe last time I didn't get to use that file, but rather I went in from the Postgres and just run it. But actually no, I imported hmm, can't remember. Do I have the history? No, I don't. Very awkward. How in the world was this even? God damn it. Import run SQL file. So it's a main of. Oh, it's from the outside. db.sql. Yep, fine. Schema is a more suitable name. All right. Now I do believe that I just copied my file, my log file, which he should be mad at me because I can't, so he can't serialize. Okay, fair. Create, no, not fair. Actually, all right, I'm not in the correct database. That's a maybe. The food, okay. Minus use food, seafood. Okay. As I was saying, now it should be mad at me because he cannot understand. Well, he should be mad at me because I didn't pass him the correct file. That's also a possibility. I guess I have a copy into download. I hope I have a copy into download. Yeah, raw recipes. God damn it. Now I don't know. It was download or it was downloads. Okay, there's an S. Also not wrong. Oh, you son of a bitch. Fine. Just gonna give him the full buff. Forget about it. Schema. And now I remember why I put this bullshit inside the template. Which means... Great, so I have to give him the correct amount. I have to give him what's the length of the array, which should be stated inside these articles, which I'm lazy to read, but it's fine. Have to get over myself. I keep stepping over the documentation every time I try to just wing it inside and wing my dick until it works, and it usually never does. So should be a good time to start something new. I want to import from a CSV file using some arrays in a Postgres table, but I didn't find examples. Postgres allows accounts to hold multiple values. In text, you put array values in braces and separate them with commas. There are plenty of examples of this. So create table array, private key, integer primary key, members virtual array. And you would want to insert it. Alright, so this is the key and this is the array. Amazing. Oh, so that's what the problem is. They use the same JSON. Array into array, in this case, total array data, additions with clean and looking code. Well, I'm assuming that this works not depending by how the CSV work. Copy array test from delimiter underscore CSV, copy one. Am I the only one having this problem? Let's ask the Oracle. God damn it. ChatGPT. I typed once the incorrect link. Can you import a CSV which has an array to Postgres? So I'm guessing that I have to convert them into into square brackets. Which is a trivial macro, so I should probably just do it and give it a little bit of time. But it's not even a macro, it's just a yes, so TMP. Probably should have used Y. It's gonna be a long ass time if it doesn't crash. It didn't crash, so TS buff disable highlight. Actually, just TS I should generally not open in that way CSVs. That's gonna help me in any way. So a small change. This bracket, so this bracket, and is going to be everywhere. Please don't crash. Miraculously, it did not crash. Now the same bullshit, but this time it's going to be the opposite way. Opposite of crash. Which means did right. Classic. It is going so. God damn. This is a peaceful. This is a happy surprise. Now, of course, it will fail because tag is not anymore a string but it's an array of strings. Wait, how in the hell? Yeah. Which means oh, it don't crash. Can't evaluate it. I guess it's good, but still. Meaning this bullshit to work. Amazing. Oh, what the hell? Why? What? Okay, progress is progress. I should fix my DB as of now and then try again. So let's play the schema. Now tags are 100. That's great. Steps should be, I'm gonna say 200 again. Array. Description, I guess it's okay. It's a single text. And ingredients, it should be, I don't know, 100. Probably way too long. That being said, can I drop now my database? Drop database food. Not gonna argue to that. Great. Drop database food. Great. Load me DB. Okay, fine. PSQL Postgres. Create database food. Run my schema. Okay, fine, it's underscore you. And now we run the script. Which also makes me curious. Can I just simply instead of running create, just run the underscore of it? What do you mean malformed? Place potatoes in a large pot. Now this bullshit was seen over here. What about elements with comments in them? Yeah, that thing. Hey, worth a try. Oh, that's annoying because I'm guessing, like, what's that? Yeah, that's not the quotes. Well, can't I just say ignore the quotes? Ah, so it was about the commas. Cook until the pot. Line 7. Well, I am on line 7. Use this one. To me, it does not look like... Yeah, I can't really see it over here. Drain, place... Place the potato, cook until are just tender. Drain, place the potato in a large bowl, mix well and transfer on a butter glass. Press the potato, set aside 2 minutes, heat on, spread evenly. My guess is does are the, so the problem, my guess the problem is there's this double quotes, right? I'm having a weird idea. What if I work about double quotes? Nope. Yeah, but a single quote will break everything else. So how to import into Postgres? CSV double quotes Postgres. Format CSV force quote star. You son of a bitch. Hey, maybe my favorite bot can at least tell me in which direction I'm going out. Yeah, but they are escaped, and it won't tell me what's the problem. That's why it gets so mad. It tells me about this line, but cook until really doesn't have any problem evident to me. You know, cook until. These are just standard. There's a single quote, there's no underscore, there's nothing that should be problematic. It's my god. To be honest though, if this is the only line that has problems, which I doubt, but if it's the only line, I can just say fuck it. Goddamn, it's horrendous to work with enormous files. Yeah, see, it's not that easy to solve it, so let's get the recipe back in. Maybe we can get some examples. GPT said proper array formatting. I mean, replacing every single double quote is not that long, and I should be able to do it fairly easily. Worth a shot. It's still a copy, so it doesn't really... It isn't really a problem if I broke it down really bad. So double quote it, do it to everyone. Jesus Christ. It's gonna take some time. Could probably just do these operations in Y, be slightly faster. God damn it, no. It is faster. I don't have the colors, it doesn't look nice. Also, I'm gonna take this occasion to fix my three-seater config. Because I wish that sometimes it was not enabled. So perhaps disable three-seater for file type. And I hope they put some flag at some point. disables CSV. That's one file type that I would want it to run on. Let's get back to our Google. That's done. Obviously, I have to write. I really hate slow stuff. I can't complain. There's a lot of lines. A lot of long lines. 300k aren't that many, but since it's a database, it's quite huge as of the contents. Yep, did not work. So gonna have to find another workaround. Wait, but why did it not? Oh, that's maybe. I actually interrupted it at half point, so he tried to write on my double quote inside the first array, but it didn't make it in time. Honestly, I just gonna run them once again, I guess. I think undo is gonna kill me. Or just copy it with I. No, it went through. Right, so this is where we were before. Now, if I run this bullshit again, maybe we should check that doesn't add the parenthesis like last time over here, which is not, it's not the spot. Or perhaps I get more confused having so many parentheses. Not super sure, but if you can get this to work, then life should be easier and I can keep building the stuff. You know, at work, it always has to be by adding some small subset, fixing a button, and having to deal and having big problems, trying to solve them step by step, getting it wrong and doing it back again. It's fun. Something I don't do as much. I used to do a little more in my previous job. I don't do so much of it as of now. Which I believe is, well, to me, it's a little bit disappointing. This is the part of the job that I liked. So it's sad that's not what it is about anymore. And now, by the way, I've spotted a problem. A pretty big problem. Especially if it works. Yeah, that'll work. Again, I'm not sure how to deal with this bullshit because it won't say me what's one font. That's a Postgres problem. Now, my guess would have been this one, right? Actually, a good thing that I could probably just do is get to line 7. Date everything afterwards. So we can little by little remove everything that looks sus, load it, and try to understand what's the deal, what's problematic and what's not. Then we copy again the file, we rerun the substitution of the brackets, or should I say that it's brackets, it's the square one brackets. And the array ones are curly brackets. Yeah. Oh, braces. I remember this from the parser. As you can define, you also named, so parentheses, brackets, and braces. Brother in Christ. So, I don't feel like these lines are so long that it takes still such a big effort to write. Right, so I'm assuming the first problem should be this allowate business, which is escape, but still. My dear lord, it's not that big of a file. You know what? Let's scan the first 6 files. Is it because it used to be huge? Is it in some way still big, the file? What's going on? Is my RAM getting demolished? Okay, not. It's 5 megabytes. What's taking so long? Good. So it was the double quotes, my escaped quotes. Good. How to escape quotes Postgres. escape double quotes Postgres. Which means I should try to escape the correct way to quotes. Select replace your want to replace. Oh my god, what's this site? Original message, dear Dave, it's got quotes escape problem BJV admin. How to escape. Oh, that's great. So let's delete everything from recipe. Delete everything from a DB. From a table Postgres. Truncate table. Good. As of now, I believe that my double quotes, which you son of a bitch. So this Alouette business will be with 3 times the quotes. Now Postgres should be quite happy to take it. It won't, you son of a bitch. Triple quotes is not what I would want. Perhaps single, just quotes. Just quotes. So let's overwrite this file. Copy from downloads raw file into raw file. Take a while. Also, I'm not on my NVBook. I don't have the SSD here as SSD, so probably that's not happening. Into the read and the write. So step 1, I'm gonna reuse this script. Also, it's Sunday, I'm doing my chores and I'll be back from a second. While it's writing, I'm gonna go and just deal with the washing machine. Oh, that's fast. What is it? Now everyone over here. And finally, every double quote should be a single quote, like so. I believe it won't find the quote. Oh, it does. Yep. Convert it into a single. Obviously do this for the entire line. So any match. And we're golden. Now I'm gonna take a... God damn it. Right fast. Bye. Alrighty. So the cursed command to kill a table, truncate, copy. What are you talking about? Exit after last column. Recipe line 8. Exit data. Again, if I can lose one recipe and make it work, I'm gonna sacrifice. Hell, I'm gonna sacrifice 100 recipes. Like if it gets to 200, 200,000, I think it's still good enough. Yep, written. Extra data after the last expected column. Does it mean that I butchered some columns somewhere? Okay, let's roll it back 1 second and go through each and every change. Perhaps sometimes I kill some data and gets me the problems. see like what in the shit is this? Like this one should not be affected. So underscore underscore. Oh, the inside commas. That's not good. Yeah, because now, no. Now this is some new data, which is not at all. It's a bit of a problem, but I'm guessing I can just say, now I don't know how to escape this problem. How many are we talking? Yep. Definitely not doing this by hand, but progress. Let's see how to escape underscores, but we're back to square one. And let's quote. So this one works, but if I change it, now I have some extra delimiters. So importing SV CSV that has extra, it has commas inside string. Which I mean technically is correct, you know? This is what it should be. You're gonna have quote quote, and that should read correctly. But it doesn't. 8G. No, 7G. This is the Alouette business. How about adding extra quotes? So instead of, let's put it at 3 times. is for even more problematic. Unexpected array element. Now, I'm not so sure it was the alouette at this point that had a problem, but we fixed that and everything worked, so should be alouette. Yeah, it is arouette array of strings and work Postgres. Import from CSV Postgres. Okay, so if I say, let's say keep everything like that, and just make it into a quote. It doesn't. Now, how about if now, so I put the specification, now I override the single quotes, and then I'm gonna say like, hey, this is how it works. Feels like Vim is caching this result because it got very fast after the first substitution. Exadata. So yeah, that's not working. Not super sure now. Have to be honest, I don't know how to approach this. because I obviously can't change the double quotes. Alouette. What I wonder is, does it even print correctly if I do this? Like, does this work as intended? Let's say we keep. Where the hell is going? That's a nasty bug. So let's get rid of the big hunk of the file. Let's write in the back. Great. Actually, let's remove the quotes. So line 13. This is an empty one. I want to get the idea of the problems. Oh, so it's 8 minutes. That's what this is about. So my 36. Well, will this be escaped? Like so. Anovich. You son of a bitch. So now I can't have my quotes open because it will try to just trying to write my shit. How to import? Back to my guy. He said that this isn't the problem, which it isn't. This works. Single quotes. I don't believe that this is the intended meaning. I mean, we're making progress, but I don't want to do this for the whole database. I want to ideally understand what's the deal are, what's the problems, which don't align very much with what I see around. Absolutely unfortunate. Now, what's the big deal here? Also, well, but at this point, I believe that that's fine. Perhaps. All right, so the problems are single word inside double quotes and nothing inside double quotes. But let's select steps from recipes. Now, all right, this is working good, but should be a single quote because we're trying to say 8 minutes or 8 inches. I don't know, something of 8 American units. Is those inches? Inches. Yeah, so 8 inches. And doesn't make any sense for it to be put like that. Gonna have to work a little bit with my regexes. But before that, I want to, well, if I put it already, yeah, I have to drop the table, but I will need to find a way to escape in the correct manner. Also, I wanted to check if my Alouette business can search for it. So I can go down over here and then go Alouette. Sorry, potato. Allow it. So this is the 9 times 5. Allow it should be over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, it's actually the 7. Where is it? Allow it. Yes, the 7th element. Wait, I can find brown. Oh, there he is. De-allowate. Okay, so single quote basically does nothing. It isn't escaped in the correct manner. But I can't also import it because it will keep telling me it's an error. Now I'm gonna have to deal with my dishwasher, with my washing machine, since clothes gets nasty staying there, and have to go to the bathroom. We will then stay here until I understand how to escape correctly my underquote, my quotes. My single quote should be escaped in some manner. Maybe I'm just gonna take a look at Postgres docs. Escaping strings. Very well. Be right back. As I was saying, now that took a while. Am I invisible with this slide? I guess I should put some more on the left. Yeah, this should be a little bit nicer. I can go there with left, right accent, as I was saying. Now we want to escape because we need the inches for the measurements, and we need the to quote something with the double quotes. Double quotes for the underscore, double quotes for the comma work is working. Escape string. Mm. Now I wonder, can I just escape it because it won't understand it if when I escape it as a double quote. God damn it. Recipes. You can stop these services. As I was saying, so it won't allow me to escape it. Perhaps I should see it written over there, right? All right, so it looks like it will ignore it if I simply put the escape, if I simply put this over here. But what about escaping it? Delete everything from recipes. Oh, delete from. Great. Now let's try again. It did escape, but I don't believe I wrote to the file. No, I just wrote it. Good. So this escape one, as of now, should work out for me. or it doesn't. I'm starting to believe that perhaps it is going how I want it to go. Perhaps. So I'm just gonna add my steps, which is around the string, steps over here. Now, step pick a specific line from Postgres. Select distinct. Select specific. Postgres. Well, I guess I can select an ID now that I think about it. Where ID equals the second one. So this shit, in other word. What's the big deal? Good. Is it empty? No roses are outside. So select specific row. Postgres. Row number. Wait, sure, select line from name, limit, offset. There it is, offset 7. Medium saucepan. Goddamn. Blender. combining it into Blender. I am so confused why the offset looks like this. I mean, come on, it should be 6 or 7. What is even this weirdness? Toss the fennel. So brother, that's 10. It did not load everything. Guess it didn't, because I saw like copy 32. So it's going to be less than that. Select steps from recipes, limit 1, offset 6. 6 is the fennel, the blender. What's the elevate recipe called? Or what it starts the race with? Should be with place potatoes. So place the potatoes somewhere. So there it is. Limit 1, offset 3. Looks like not everything gets loaded. Alouette. Yeah, so it isn't saved. It just simply gets ignored. Also write a quote inside db Postgres. Let's say, talk about recipe 1. And let's select the name. Select name from recipes, limit 1. Okay. A bit of backslash vista. Now let's update it. I'm just gonna play until I understand what's going on, and afterwards maybe we can make it work. Update table name, set column, where condition. All right, so update name set, actually update recipes, set name equals test where ID is this one. So this is a string, this is the escape. You see, this works. Why? Wait a goddamn minute. You son of a bitch. And also, let's draw it like 8 inches. You son of a bitch. Which means I should drop the data again. So delete recipes. Thank you. I'm gonna drop the data again. Take a look at this stuff. Leave it like that, but ask him to understand that PSQL Postgres copy. So the int of delimiter reads format. Format CSV they put over here from delimiter CSV header. Great. Get from CSV Postgres. Port array CSV Postgres. Where was my guy? Copy that in a file and a table. So copy table name from file name with options. Table name, column name, query, file name, program. So the input comes from the client. Let's try to take a look at my copy. I don't believe it until I see it. God forsaken. It's my big first stream, and talking in English is very hard for non-natives. Where the fuck is my hello at? Yep, it won't work. I have a feeling it won't work. Now I can't even see it. This is so much worse. I feel like this is the problem. I feel like now that I look actually at the array, that we have a single quote, a double quote followed by a single quote. Is this the problem? Let's get this single to double, and then add double, double. But if I remember correctly, this did not allow me to copy it. Yep. Oh, so that means that basically every time that I'm doing it, so I believe that basically every time I did the default one, he will just ignore as the default my quotes, but if I quote something else, where's the problem now? Line 2. Okay, let's do a bit of a reset. I believe I can just copy the first 30 lines, like head 1 row, head 2 row, print the first 2 rows of a file. Shall be head minus 3. Yeah, so head minus 3 and the raw data. Amazing. Wait, did not print everything. Head minus 5. Oh yeah, should be like 7 or 9. Well, it's gonna go with 33. So head minus 33 from downloads row, and we're just gonna dump it into row recipes. Good. Glad my Linux skills aren't the trash. That being said, let's run quickly so this one, then we're gonna get the other bracket out. So by this point we were 100% in the same. Yeah, the quote is the problem because now it isn't. So can they quote like some stupid character? Tab quote E T. So we need to advertise. The option you want is with quotes. Unfortunately, I'm not sure how to turn off processing altogether. Oh, not TP. So piece over here. Disable copy with quotes Postgres. I always wanted it to be like. I think that there has to be some flag to turn off. Offices with delimiter quote EP. Copy from there, offices with delimiter ET. Quote EB null as yeah, would work. Why do I have a backspace somewhere? Why? Line 2 extra after the column. Mexican spell often suggested. Oh, there's the comma. There's a comma over here. You know what I tell you? I know it's not 10, but for today I'm done. Gonna use the day off to think about this problem. Probably cry about it and get back to you. Have a nice Sunday.